Dance Floor Radio.
Vibe FM.
Oh, that record was a nightmare. The words were fast. I wrote the words very quickly, and when Shingy came in to sing, it happened very quickly. The problem was I always thought it sounded too empty. I thought it was too simple. I kept going, it's not finished. It's too simple. It doesn't work. There's nothing in it. There's no tricks that I do. There's no keyboard playing. It's a simple riff. But that's where the magic was. See, what I didn't realize right away was that record wasn't about me. I had to stay out of the way. See, and what a lot of producers do is they don't stay out of the way of the song. See, when Shingy sung the song, she sung it. It was about her and what she was saying. And when Hey Hey came on, you knew it. You sung it with her. If I did one more thing extra on top of that record, it would take the focus away from her singing. So I would try a piano, that didn't work. I would try another string sound, wouldn't work. More drums, it didn't work because it kept taking the focus away from the song. So after a while, you have to sit down and say, okay, this is not working. Why isn't it working? And it was because I kept thinking that because I produced the record, that it's about me. And then I realized, wait a minute, it's not about me. It's not about Dennis Ferrer. It's about the song, Hey Hey. And I realized that when I played it out and everybody started singing the chorus like they knew it. They didn't care about the drum sound I used. They didn't care about the noise, the white noise I used in the middle of the record. They were singing, Hey Hey, I heard you say.
And it's all because I heard you say. And it's all because I heard you say. And it's all because I walked your way. And I heard you say, hey, hey. I heard you say, hey, hey. And I heard you say, hey, hey. I heard you say, hey, hey. And I heard you say, hey, hey. 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 And I heard you say, hey, hey. I heard you say, hey, hey. And I heard you say, and I heard you say, and I heard you say.
So that's how I knew, okay, I have to stay out of the way. And this is what's very important to new producers. You have to know when to get the fuck out of your record, okay? And keep it simple. It's the best. Yeah. Even though I hate it. I hate being simple. I totally despise it. But in this instance, I had to stay out. There's times when you make a record and you sit and you go, you know what? If people get the idea what I'm trying to do, it's going to be huge. If they don't, it's going to go right by their heads. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you're in the studio and you go like, yeah, I got this record. Oh, yeah. And you're singing the record and you sit there and you go, if they get it, it's going to be huge. And they don't get it. Sometimes that does happen. Sometimes you sit there and you say, I don't know, this is a strange one. They might not get it. And true to that fact, that's what happened with Hey Hey. For the first 6 months, it was like, when I was demoing it out, people were like, okay, Dennis, it's okay. It's not your best stuff. And I go, wait, you don't get it. You're thinking of it in the general house soulful kind of terms where everybody wants to be, Sebastian Bach, Think of it in more simpler terms. Think of it as something you can sing. And that's when it went boom. Because when the average person got a hold of it, it was something they could sing. And a lot of producers forgot that. A lot of producers thought, once again, that house music is about them, about showing off their skills. When in reality, it isn't. It's about communicating with your audience. It's about your audience connecting with you. And I think that's what a lot of people forget today. The Red Room. Red Room is another weird one. I'm never content to do the same thing really twice in a row. I do sometimes, but it's very rare. I want to keep pushing. I think it's interesting to push. Why do something that's already been done? I wanted to do, I wanted to do something like, the Susie and the Banshees, something weird vocal, a little bit, Luciano inspired with the congas in the beginning, a little bit, of the stuff we doing current, but yet still with my house origins, It was just a different kind of record. It wasn't for everybody. My records usually are like that. They're not for everybody. You either like them or you really don't like them. Yeah, it's one of the two. I'm never like in the middle. So I just said, the hell with it. It's something different. Let's try it. Who knows? And it did well. Again, by paying attention to the kids. Established DJs and renowned DJs, they tend to get caught up in themselves. What happens is they think too highly of themselves. Sorry guys, but you do. Your shit stinks. I believe you must stay humble constantly and constantly be working to figure out what's hot, what's popping off at the clubs. Just because I played this style of music for 20 years, yeah, you get a following, sure, but your following gets older. They grow up, they have kids, they have families, they can't go out anymore. Now they've got to get a babysitter to come see you play. Well, guess what? I'm not ready to retire. That ain't happening. So I want to be where the kids are at. I want to be a kid forever. Why? Because that's the way I am. I want to have fun. I want to party like my life depended on it. Now you say, well, D, you're getting older. Yeah, but you know what? Fuck it. You got one life to live. This is one ride. This is one roller coaster. You don't get on this again. When it's over, it's over. So my thing is, I want to keep everybody happy. I make music for kids, for people to go out and dance to, for them to lose their minds like it was the last night on their earth. And so I pay attention to this. I want to see what kids are rocking. And then at the same time, I want to give them a little bit of where I came from, a little bit of history, a little bit of education. Now remember, when we were 18 years old, I didn't want to be taught anything. So it's the same principle. I'm not here to teach you. I'm here to show you where I came from, but I'm not here to teach you. I may educate you a little bit, but I'm going to give you what you want at the same time. Exactly. I think music is always evolving. House, dance, whatever you want to call it, rock, whatever, rap. It's always evolving. It goes in cycles. It never stays stale. We're going back to our roots now a bit. Whereas it was a lot more percussion oriented. We're going back a little bit. Jacking a bit. And we already came from that. I came from that in '92, '94. But the new kids, again, the young kids don't know this. The young kids are discovering this, and they're going, "Wow!" And I love it. I love that you guys are finding this stuff. Keep digging. It's very important. This is how our music evolves. It's not gonna change, man. It's gonna be dance music. There's a reason why they call it dance music, okay? It's because you wanna go out and you wanna go dance. Dennis Ferrer tends. Look, it's what I want to tell everybody. How do I say this? Again, Dennis Ferrer's higher calling is this. I don't want to be the best who ever did this. I just want to be one of the best. I want people to say, when they say Dennis Ferrer, I want people to say when they're old, that was a bad motherfucker. That's all. When I'm making music. When I'm not playing music, I'm making it. I'm dead. You know what? A heartfelt thank you for all these years. And I hope to have many, many more. I got to thank you guys. It's it's been a wonderful ride, and I hope you guys continue to, catch that ride with me. I just hope I don't disappoint. I just keep it moving. I'll just keep it moving. Thank you guys.